Shaking kígbe sókè.
Enjoying everything, hugging the fans, loving the people, everything. Then he came back, finally, he came back on stage to perform the next record with Burna Boy. You know, the energy was crazy. At that time, we were already belly full. You know, you brought Dave on location. You brought Jay Huss to perform 2 records. Now, he goes on into performing real life. You see, the thing about Stormzy is Big Mike has an incredible voice, an incredible personality. His presence can be felt 200 meters away. When they start performing the record and it gets to Stormzy's part and we just hear Stormzy came out from the front of the stage. He didn't walk on the stage. They elevated Stormzy out from the front of the stage. You see, when he came out, y'all get to pay some, man. Bruh, the whole place went quick. Now, at that moment, just at that moment, was when we thought to ourselves, wait, we've seen Dave. We've seen Jay Huss. Now we're looking at Stormzy. We're looking at the top 3 biggest artists currently in the United Kingdom. They have come back to back to support Burna Boy. It couldn't get any better. It couldn't get any better. The vibes was crazy. Stormzy was doing his thing. He's looking around thinking, how the hell did my brother from Port Harcourt sell out the West Ham United Stadium? I would have been thinking the same thing too, because we live in London. This brother came from Lagos. We thought it was done. Burna Boy continues to perform. And then after a while, you know, he has that interlude where he goes to change his clothes and the outsiders, they show themselves off. You know, the outsiders, the drummers come forward, the saxophonists come forward. We see the dancers go forward. The whole band comes forward and does their craziness on stage. And Burna Boy goes backstage, changes, boom, 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 comes out looking like a biker. That's the set that's about to shut the whole world down. And then he gets to Tony, get your pretty eye, Tony and sing, da 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 da. And then the unruly boss walks on. Popcorn walks on stage. They had to pull the song back. They had to stop the song for a second. How can you bring pop? They had to stop the song. Unruly Popcorn flew all the way from Jamaica to support his brother. Bruh. When I saw that, sometimes I don't even know how I can still keep my emotions whilst I'm recording sometimes, because I have already lost my mind. You know, you've done it with Dave, you've done it with Jay Huss, it was ridiculous with Stormzy. Tony and Sing, bro, that place went nuts, bro. The place went nuts. And remember, everybody, shout outs to MD. MD is crazy with that. The way he pulls it back. You see, the outsiders, they treat music like it's a DJ. They will pull up, they will start again. They will pull up, they will start again. They will remove the instrumentation, they will link him again. That's how they treat it. And you have to think that every time they do that, that's a live band playing. It's not like, DJ, it's a live band. And the transitions were crazy. he goes into the collaboration with Black Sherif as well. And what I heard, is that Black Sherif was also supposed to be there. But the word coming out of Ghana that hit me up was that his visa didn't come out on time. Black Sherif would have been pissed, because when Burna Boy got yeah, the place was rocking, bro. So Burna had created a set that had all the collaborators he was going to bring out. So Dave, Hush, obviously Stormzy, obviously Black Sherif, and obviously was going to bring out the incredible Popcorn. Shout out to everybody buying badges, man. I appreciate y'all. I had to do this again today. I'm going to Mayokun tonight. Mayokun's about to shut down to Coco London. We've got work to do there as well. So tonight it's going to be another madness in London. So Burna Boy brings out Popcorn and it's a shutdown. Again, I want to take this moment to give special shout outs to the Outsiders Band, to Temi, to the sound engineer Temi Dayo, who makes sure Burna Boy sounds exactly the way he sounds when he's talking to you. The vocals are as clear as day, no missing a beat. Even in the stadium, the sound was impeccable. I want to shout out Ronami, who is Burna Boy's stylist, his sister, who puts incredible outfits together, making this guy look larger than life. Of course, we're going to shout out Mama Burna, who is the boss of all bosses, pulling all the strings in the background, making things happen. And we're going to shout out Uncle T, who's also the boss of all bosses. The entire team, that Burna Boy camp, even the promoters, Coco Ba, even though Coco Ba don't get no love for us, but we're still going to shout Coco Ba out. He's been solid by Burna Boy and Burna Boy's career from day one, and he continues to work with Burna Boy and build up until now. That's why he's reaping the benefits. A lesson to the other artists, to the younger artists, that even though people from other cultures come in to invest, to put money on your table, to want to take you to the next level, that's everybody's dream, to be taken to the next level. Take your people with you. Take your promoters with you. Take your record label with you. Take your management with you. Don't go to the other side without people that know your culture, know your music, understand how you're treated, understand how to get to your audience with you in the room. It will end badly without your own people there. Burna Boy is a strong example of, even though Apple, let me tell you something, Apple had licensed what we saw yesterday. Apple brought over 150 staff. Ibro Darden is here, interviewing Burna Boy, recording the whole thing. They're going to license it. Everybody's all over it. Burna Boy is a rock star now. But his promoter in Coco Bar is still right next to him. They're still going to eat together. Don't take this thing away from us and go and give it to people that never slaved with you, never worked with you, never bust the ground with you, don't know anything about your audience, don't know anything about your people. Take us into the room. We will speak about you. We'll speak about what you're supposed to do, what you need, how they're going to support you, so that everybody can benefit. What Burna Boy did at West Ham yesterday was for Burna Boy and Burna Boy's career. But guess what? The entire industry benefits from it. A successful Afrobeats concert at the West Ham Stadium without any problems, that went perfect. It was like the audience was mixed, the music was fantastic, allows other African artists to get venues across the country. Security to be eased and relaxed. Now, the people that came into that venue yesterday that didn't, there was somebody sitting in front of me who told me that he bought a ticket because of Last. He doesn't know any Burna Boy song. You know what I told him? I said, you're going to learn today. And today, you will be a convert. And you shall come back for more. By the end of the concert, I saw this guy dancing and singing and laughing. And do you think when he sees another Afrobeat show advertised, he won't want to buy a ticket? He will. That's because of the work that Burna Boy did. That's the kind of the work that each one of these ambassadors in different corners that they're doing. Yesterday, CK was in Stanford in the United States of America. 2 days ago, Rema was in Barcelona. Yesterday, Yemi Alade was in Denmark. 4 days ago, Tiwa Savage was in Brazil. The list goes on. Everybody is doing their bits in different corners. But again, let the musicians know and the management know, the bigger you get, you must carry your culture with you. Take your promoters into the room. Take your management into the room. Don't take this cake that we've all worked for and take it to the other side. Now they're running around our artists like Tune Phoenix told me that wherever it's happening, that's where they are. Where they say where the sugar is, that's where the answer is natural. That's going to happen. The big cats are coming in, but take the culture with you. Burna Boy, before yesterday, anyway, I think it's safe to say that currently Burna Boy is leading the charge with some incredible moves. The stadium performances in Jamaica, in Paris, in Antigua, in Barbados, what he did last year, touring stadiums, and arenas in America, was already unprecedented. Having come into Paris a couple of weeks ago was groundbreaking. And last night, whether you are an outsider, a 30BG, a Whiskey FC, I think we all can agree that Burna Boy has solidified himself in the book of history as one of the greatest ever to make music out of Africa. Period. Even when we had the likes of Fela Kuti, the greats of Fela Kuti, when they were creating and touring the world and breaking boundaries, as much as Fela and the Hugh Masekelas and Mariam Makebas, as much as they did, I don't think anyone would have imagined that come 2023, we're going to have Burna at West Ham Stadium, we're going to have Wizkid at Tottenham Stadium. Nobody can believe that we will have musicians. And one of the great things about these artists, your Burna Boys or Wizkid, or these guys have been doing it for over 10 years. Over. So there is no over. Did you see the video of Burna Boy shooting a quick video with J Horse backstage yesterday? Because J Horse know they come out. He doesn't shoot videos. So the minute Burna Boy got him backstage, bam, eto camera. Oh yeah, performance in lost straight. And those type of moves, we saw Rema do it 2 days ago with the Barcelona players. You have to be ready on a different level to be able to do that. You have to be. If you are not on your P's and Q's, you will always miss opportunities that can ultimately benefit your career going forward. The song Burna Boy dropped 2 days ago, he already performed it for us yesterday. Some people are saying, I'm not too sure about that song. I'm not too sure. Yeah, you might not be too sure. We might not be too sure. But guess what? When the brother keeps on performing that record, that record's gonna go. The sample of Brandy opens up radio stations in America like nothing. It's gonna go in. And guess what? From what the rumors that I'm hearing, Burna Boy is dropping another album soon. So the brother's already gearing up for another run of another tour. So he's different. He's moving hard in this place. So there's no time for anybody to be slowing down or doing this. You are seeing the greatest musicians at the highest level working extremely hard. What is your own excuse? But again, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell the musicians that you cannot do it alone. Carry the culture with you. Carry your promoters with you. Carry the management with you. Let people that know you, understand your market, understand you, go and speak on your behalf. Don't go in there and think that you're going to collect from these corporates and just fashy everybody and dead everybody. No, it's not going to work. You will lose at the end. Even though we might lose some bread. But ultimately, you will lose when the culture cuts off. Finally, I just want to say, what we are witnessing with our koro eyes right now is the greatness of our culture, the persistence of our people, and the creativity that's a natural resource in Africa. The greatness of our culture, the persistence of our people, and the creativity, which is a natural resource from our people back home, is what the world is starting to enjoy. These artists have opened doors for us. They've made us so proud. They are completely telling a completely different story. We're walking with... Listen, last week I was with P. Diddy, bro. They introduced me and Smade as the Afrobeats guys. They didn't even have to say anything else. The energy of his face changed. His aura changed. The minute he heard, these are the Afrobeats guys, he smiles. He's like, I want to come to Africa, man. I want to come to Africa. Like, Afrobeats changed it all for us, man. Like, we're watching something that probably governments could not do. Presidents could not change the way we were respected. Governments could not do that, even with the billions they stole. But these musicians, your Burna Boys, Wizkids, the Videos, your Chiwa Savage, Miala, the Olamide Bados, this group of artists and young entertainers have transformed and cleaned our images like we've never seen before. The damage that 419 did to Nigerians, the musicians have pulled us out of that hole. The damage that Yahoo did to Nigerians, the musicians have pulled us from that hole. The damage that crime did, the musicians have taken us out of that hole. Let's keep supporting these artists. Let's keep supporting our culture. Share the live, share with everybody else. It's going to be another madness. Today I'm going for Mayokun. But in a month's time, it's going to be Starboy. Peace and love. Afrobeats CNN is signing out.